Hello everybody, Jay Barino here, and welcome back. We're continuing The Good Soldier, created by VastanX. It's a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. We did play Log 5 most recently. That means we're going to Log 6. Now, I did play that prologue to the UED First Light mission. I hope you enjoyed that. That's all that's available as of right now, so we're going to get back to The Good Soldier. The UED First Light thing was new. It was hot. We had to get to it, but you know what else is new and hot? The Good Soldier by VastanX. I was really impressed with the start of this second map pack, which started with Log 5, so make sure to go back and check it out. You can check the whole playlist out. It goes back years and years. Very exciting. This looks spooky. Let's get started. Punished for doing my duty. I'm punished for finding out the origin of all those languages, putting myself at risk, and even giving him proof that we're among the enemy. Even after all that, he punishes me. Everything I do is a piece of shit to him. The leader of these Earthlings spoke about a job a few days ago. The sergeant took some betas, and the other soldiers with him, while me and Fen stay here at the base. All those hours of combat simulations, to now seeing sore throats and old men in rashes and young children. All those sleepless mornings studying the medical books to now give our enemies remedies for diarrhea. All that damn work to be called a stupid girl. What did I do wrong, my emperor? Nalia Archer log. So a couple things here. First off, Nalia's going crazy. I'm kind of getting the impression that she's going to betray us at some point, because she is full on the Dominion Mengsk train. But also, I didn't even think about this that last time, but the fact that they were speaking all those different languages was indicative that this is a UED remnant holdout. But it seems like it's mostly non-combatants. Target the most damaging enemies first. Okay. A few days later. How long till we get there, Oliver? We're getting close now, sir. Okay. Okay. Oliver? Yes, sir. Why are you still with us? You're not part of my team. Because I don't have anywhere else to go, sir. After we left the base, I got a holo message from the airbase. They fired me. What about family? No family. I lost them a long time ago. I'm sorry to hear that. Sir, was it right not to bring the others? LDZ-4 is supposed to be empty, but the call was made from there. We don't know what we're going to run into. Wait, was it explained why we went somewhere? Did he mention at the end of the last episode? I'll pay all expenses, but please get me out of here. Well, no doubt it's a trap. Okay, we're getting the flashback for why we're doing it. No doubt, but one from LDZ-4, it's just a giant rock. Yes, it is very strange. His accent also catches my attention. Core Hall? Yes, but the way he's speaking tells me that it's not from the street. It must be a trap in one way or another. But we need the credits. As for Fen and Archer, they're grounded, Oliver. Archer has to learn to know where the fuck she's standing. And Fen must learn to think with his head, not with his dick. So leaving them together actually seems like the worst thing you could do for both of them, actually. For both of those. The betas and I can handle this. Also, some Falcons are with us. And we also have Mr. Hank's golden boy. My name is Egon Rosha. Odyssey reference? Sure, kid. We arrived, sir. Orders? Did our Firebat friend die, by the way? Do we have drop pods? I was able to activate 2 of them with parts of the base on Kaldir. Snow, with me. Insufferable piece of... Good luck, Econ. Ah, so he's been nicknamed Snow. I was like, is there another character here? Abandoned mining colony? We've landed. Oliver, stay close to the area while we investigate. Copy. Where are you going? I'm going to find higher ground to see better, as well as a place to hide. Find a place in the shade. You don't want to get dark. Fuck off. Got a bit of an adversarial relationship going on here. LDZ4. It's a rock boss. It's dry and empty as my mother-in-law. John Ron, leader of mining operations. It's a granite moon, devoid of any kind of vegetation, fauna, or even water. A mining operation was attempted, but it turned out to be a failure, just not being able to find any valuable resources. The operation and equipment was abandoned after that. Hank's ducks. Quack. 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 Mercenary group commanded by Mr. Hank. It consists mainly of a team of snipers called Falcons, who lend their services to the highest bidder. Econ Rocha. Rocha? Rank Falcon Squad leader. Born in Johannesburg, South Africa, he arrived along with a UED expedition as part of the group of settlers from Earth. After surviving the attack of the Queen of Blades, together with Mr. Hank, they oversee the people of Permafrost, and he is in command of the Falcons of Hank's Ducks. Here we are. Nothing new. He just gets a little,
Is that all?
He gets a little regen from his Silver Cross old gift.
Not bad. You got it.
This is quite spooky, especially because I feel like all that has to happen is those break and then, like, you know, a billion Zerglings flood out.
Not bad.
Alright, let's get going.
All.
What a waste of equipment.
Going in.
Also, there's dead people here. That seems a little more concerning, to be honest.
Going in.
Like how he didn't even notice. Maybe, I mean, the whole point is that he does, like, he's prioritizing the equipment and doesn't care that there are dead people. But for his own safety, you think he'd care, like, okay, what killed these people?
Is that all?
Seems a little more important, you know? A thrilling opener. You see this, Coke? My name is... Yes, I do. Looks like they want to tell us something. That they're a bunch of bitches. That's what I see. Wow, got him. You have company on your right. I'm looking for a guy. Wallace Kadam. Do you know him? And please, don't try to make me cross the bridge. I know this is a trap. Well, then they're not going to answer your question, dude. The trap is not for you, Mr. Mercenary. It's for us. I'm Wallace Kadam, Professor Wallace Kadam. Hello, Professor. I work for Mr. Hank, and I'm here for you so I can get you out. You can't take me out alone. All these people are enslaved by a group of criminals. Dude, look at that helmet. Can you pay for all of them? No, but if you take us all out, I can do it. This wasn't the deal, Strider. Do you want to keep eating Zerg soup? I've eaten worse. I can handle it. What about those who can't handle it? It better be cash. Okay, Professor. Any suggestions of where to start? Thank you. These monsters force us to work to death. Yes, the smell gives that away. If we release the whole mine, I'm sure it'll be enough to free us from them. But first we have to free the chief miner, Willard. He knows the mine like no one else. And where's this famous Willard? You have to go through that door. He's locked in a reinforced cell. Reinforced cell? That's for Zerg. The mining chief's temper is worthy of a beast. And when does the door open? It opens every morning. We'll have to wait until tomorrow. Okay, what's the plan then? I suggest setting up an ambush near the entrance, and... I prefer to improvise. What the hell are you doing? Coke, it's your turn to shine. What? Wallace Kadam? He's a professor. He has a PhD in computer science. Born in Core Hall during the Confederacy period, his studies in computer science and robotics led him to obtain a doctorate at the age of 43. For the next 10 years, he worked at the Core Hall Satellite Communication Network. During a terrorist attack at the Capitol, he and his companions were evacuated by the security forces, and his whereabouts were lost after that. Killed in a terrorist attack, status deceased, but not really. Okay, what's going on here? Sniper mode. Select enemy unit to fire. There are only 6 shots. Once the shots are over, it will recharge after 6 seconds. 6 seconds? That's a long time. Rescue the mining chief Willard, and Strider has to live.
Getting any younger.
Well, he has a little bit of regen. Here they come. Quick save, please. Blast him. Okay, alright. That's interesting. Hit the Marauder. And then we have to hope that he can hold out against the normal dudes. See, that's not good, because I only have 1 shot left. I was going to say, I only have 1 shot before I have to reload, which is going to make things quite difficult. Damn it, Strider. I like the music. I feel like I'm playing GoldenEye on N64. The LDZ-4 mines. Intruder alert, anti-riot protocol activated. You telling me criminals have anti-riot protocols? Oh gosh, I can't see. Are you in position? Shut up and shoot. Is it that time of the month? Not the time for jokes. Quick save again.
Solo.
So we're doing this based on the lights. I wish I could manually reload, because now I only have 1 shot left and I have to wait. I think he can handle 3 guys here. Okay, not bad. I need to recharge. Understandable. Shoot! Shoot! Okay, that was close. Stay right there. I have more maniacs in my sight. Quick save again. Just shoot him. That's fine. We needed to wait for the reload. I don't know if this is like don't let any of them through kind of thing. 2, 1. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. We're good. We're good. This is actually really cool with the lighting. You have to, it's like entirely based on the lights on the units. Are you still alive? Are you still black? What? Protect my ass while I investigate. Those are the hercs from the map launcher. Hey, you. Do you know a guy named Willard? What is your kinch with Modi? Amorian, what are you doing here? They shitters had us as slaves. They set us up and have us here digging. Well, I'll put an end to that. Go to the entrance and join the other workers. I had to keep looking for this Modi. Situation, Coke? They keep coming. To the north, there's a crossroads passing the trucks. Copy. I tell you to hide, but no one sees you in this light. I'm here. I noticed. You're the only one who busts my balls. Oh, these two. Ha ha! I didn't know you had. Quick save again. Thane. The Thane 3 model is an exomechanical suit for mining and excavations, armed with a short 34A plasma cannon, aka the plasma mullet. It can pierce through the toughest of stones and rocks in any mining operation. Apart from functioning as an excavator, it can switch to harvest mode to collect minerals quickly and efficiently. Great. Is that something we needed to learn about in this specific instance? I don't know. Okay, reloading, reloading. I'm clicking on them. This is not good. I think he's gonna die. Almost definitely. He's dead. Okay, load. Load. It's not as crisp as I hoped it would be. It's when you click, like I'm spam clicking and there is a noticeable delay. When I say noticeable relative to the, you know, the map, to like StarCraft. It's not like, oh, it takes like a full second or whatever. It takes time though. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, and then we should be able to just spam get rid of all these guys here. Come on. Hopefully that's it. Do you see anything? There are people at the end of the road, on the left. Okay, keep watching my ass while I go. The lighting is so jank here, but I think it's great. It really adds to these sections where you have to determine what enemies are coming in. Do any of you guys know a guy named Modi? Aye? Where the fuck is he? Back down the road. And turn to the side. They have him prisoner. Can you just write the subtitles without pretending like there's an accent in the subtitles? Thanks. Do you tell anyone? Do you tell everyone where he is? I could be on a mission to kill him, you know. Ha 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 ha. What's so funny? A Beccahead like you wouldn't even tickle Modi. Did you hear that? Yes, I'm on it. I see more entrances to the mine. There's some towers under construction. I see the target. A prison just for him. The other cells look normal. Anything else? I'm going to have to come down to support you. There's a container I can use. There are a few forces. I suspect the groups are coming in from the north and south entrances. If we knock down the towers, it would give us enough time to get the bastard out. How are you going to do that? I have no idea. We'll do it. This isn't making a hole. This is combat. Send me your I'm a soldier jobby. I've seen folk die since I sucked my thumb. Very well. It's your ass, not mine. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, the lights are normal on this side of the complex, at least. Oh yeah, they got the little plasma guns, I forgot. And then they can double as workers. Go get them, boys. The way Hercs move, they make me think of, like, weird little Lego men. Coke, come here, right? Come here right now? Take it easy, old man. I've been here a while. We're gonna do this thing or nay? Quick save. So we have to hold out for long enough while they destroy this, I understand. I understand. I'll take the shot there, that's fine. Okay, no problem. The bitch fell. Medal for the metal god.
You sure about that?
We've got company at 6. Quick save. Every section. I think it's more just the first shot he takes. He kind of has to do the little squat. The kneel. And that's what the delay comes from. After the first shot starts, it's not that bad. Okay, we're recharging. They're just about done. Barely got a scratch on him. Ready, bloke.
Our allies are here.
Kill them. Troop of shitheads. There's a lot of effort into making banter happen on this mission. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's a little, out there, you know? Let's hurry. The debris will only give us a little time. How the hell do we open this? Just shooting at a reinforced door with small arms. Shit. Can I try? I doubt your gun will do anything to this damn box. Modi! What the bugger do you want? We killed the bastards. You can get out. Fucking time. Jesus. Who the hell are these wankers? I don't know, but they came to help us. Come on, we have very little time to escape. Now why should I follow a big green pussy? Because if you don't, they're gonna fuck you in the ass? Look, what? What are you doing, Vastan? Ha! I like this green bastard. Okay, let's go. How the hell do you understand him? I've worked with Morians before. Let's go. I understand, you know, he's got to fake being the big tough guy to appeal to this crazy man, but, you know, still weird. After escaping the mines inside the sewers under the foundry. This man is huge. I'm glad you're free again, Mr. Willard. Cheers, man, but the jerks have us by the balls. Do not worry, Mr. Strider will get us out of here. Dude, we've known you for like an hour. You have no idea what we're capable of. Copy. Okay, ladies, I have 2 bad news and a good one. Of course, this couldn't go easy. I talked to my pilot. First, I don't have enough troops to beat these maniacs. Second, there's nowhere to land the Hercules without being attacked. I assume those are the bad ones. What's the good one? That you and my boys triple the metal blowers. What's so good about that? That we can kick their ass. What? He says that with our numbers we can beat them. But we're not soldiers, and we don't have guns. Then we shove a shovel up his balls? Up? What? If you want freedom, Professor, you're going to have to win it. We're going to help you with that. My team and I are in on this shit, too. And what's the plan? Throw ourselves at them until they run out of bullets? There's an area where the Hercules can land. A train brings reinforcements. If we gain ground to the train tracks... Freedom. We'll have to free the whole mine. Big boy. Can I do that while I take care of it upstairs? Can you do that while I take care of it upstairs? Leave it to me. 'Tis hammer time. Hey, wait. Shit, I'll go with him. Mr. Maxwell, a word, please. I know you have no way to pay us, Professor. Forgive us. We were so desperate. Do you have a place to go if we ever get out of here? No. Many, if not all. We're already escaping from somewhere. Where we live, we need miners. Where do you live? A near hospitable ice planet in an abandoned Confederate base on a frozen moon, with a great chance of freezing to death. Sounds lovely. Sir, are you sure about this? If they were Protoss, I'd say no, but from the nonsense they shout, I say we have a chance. Yes, sir. Tell me what you can see, Oliver. Tell me where I'm fighting. They use cages as gates for their underground cells. There are entrances everywhere. I don't know where they connect, but maybe they can be useful. I also see several machines with barrels of Vespene. Maybe we can do something with them. Anything else? Yeah, that damn machine makes me nervous. I've never seen a mech like that. Dude, souped-up warhound with a big shield? Take it easy, Oliver. If we get out of that cave alive, we'll get out of this one, too. Yes, sir. All soldiers, on my mark. Now. Go, guys, go. We've secured the area. Open those cells. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. What's happening? Mission strategy economy. The Hercules can train units and upgrade them to help advance the troops. But without any source of resources nearby, you have to collect what you can in any other way. Junk houses give 100 minerals when destroyed, which look like supply depots. Vespene recyclers release a small amount of Vespene from time to time. If you recover more, the flow of Vespene will increase. Bring a unit closer to the recycler to activate. And then Modi, just crazy man, with, again, it really just the I understand that the writing, the dialogue lines in an accent is supposed to add to the character. I think it's just weird for me because I'm speaking them aloud, whereas if I was just reading it, it would probably be fine. Born in Moria in level 19, known to his fellow miners as Modi because of his short temper and feared by almost anyone due to his intimidating presence, he is in charge with the maintenance, repair, and construction of the Thane 3 suits, among other things. After the capture of the people by the so-called Sons of Metal, he was imprisoned in a reinforced cage and threatened with the death of the other miners if they didn't obey the orders of the members of the group. For his people, he's the only one they listen to, and if he says nothing, his miners will do it. If he says anything, his miners will do it, at least those who can understand him.
Our allies.
Okay, here's Strider. We have a very small number of units. We can build guys here. Conscripts are allowed to use the welding machines to repair their own rifle. I understand. Let it rain bullets. Investigate the entrances. Free the Thanes.
Our allies are
Let's
being
get these
attacked.
resources. That's a good amount. That's a good amount. Are we supposed to destroy these?
Bones heal.
The answer is yes. That's going to add basically just meat shields for the most part here.
Allies are being
We get the
attacked.
flamethrower guys here, basic tools, increases life armor. You know what, get all of these right away. I want to get a couple,
Insufficient
even just
Vespene
one
gas.
Falcon will be good.
Our allies are being attacked.
And then just start making normal betas. I don't think the flamethrower betas are going to be particularly good here. Feels bad that we're just basically, we're just throwing meat shields at them. Feels pretty bad, but enslaved miners who will fight to the death to get out of this place. Hey, he said they had nowhere else to go, so it's kind of like, hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Some will die so that others may live. Safeguarding the future.
Okay, and then didn't I build? Yeah, I built one Falcon who we could probably set up just out of range. Yeah, exactly. And then we just make a nice big force of betas.
Our allies are
Some
being
will
attacked.
die so that others may live. Safeguarding the
Oh,
future.
oh, nope, nope. They got him.
Some will
They
die
got him.
So that others may live.
It's okay. We just got to get across here, one way or the other.
Some will die so that others may live.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, looking good. And then Maxwell, yeah, he can afford to take some hits. So we basically have to decide, what are the best ways to go? What are the best pathways to take in order to make our way there? We really need a Vespene recycler.
Our allies
That's
are
some
being
resources. That one Falcon died, but honestly, that's the way it is.
Coordinates received. Some will die so that others may
And then let's try and bust this.
Safeguarding the future.
Looks like we're gonna open up one of those things that'll allow us to move around the complex, I think is the whole idea.
Our allies are being attacked.
It's a little hard to tell. Okay, my main guy's taken the. He has to say it. Sometimes with this grading, it's a little hard to tell which unit is which, but he's fine. He's good.
Our allies are being attacked.
3 Falcons for that. We cannot afford that, but eventually, once we get enough Vespene, we'll go ahead and do that. This is not one of the Vespene things, is it? There's a Vespene thing. Let's get over there and take control of that. It is a tug of war. They are bringing some units in. Some of their own units in, I should say. There we go. Vespene coming in really slow. The first thing we're going to want to do with our Vespene is going to be to make
Our allies are being attacked.
Some will die
Falcons
so that
to
others
put
may live.
inside this garrisonable thing, which will probably help break this area open.
Some will die so that others may live.
Okay, this is going to be tough, but we got to do it. Just keep making the betas.
Allies are being attacked.
They all died,
Future. Some will die so
but
that
it is
others
what it
may
is,
live.
you know?
Safeguarding the future. Some will die.
Okay,
so that
this is
others
what
may
they are
be
building
hostile.
some. If we can get rid of this area, that would be great. What's going on up here? That's not like technically the entrance or anything like that.
Old habits die hard.
But I want to stop them from making their way from this specific direction. So this is what we're going to do.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, every bunker we bust is a huge boon for us, and then we're just going to keep making betas. How many people were able to fit inside that Hercules? Apparently a billion.
Our allies
You know what? Go for the barracks first. We can always destroy those later.
Safeguarding the future. Some will die, so that engaging hostiles. Safeguarding the future.
Okay, first Falcon.
Our allies are being attacked.
And then we'll bust these wide open. That side of the tug of war is going fine. The important thing, like I had mentioned, is we want to keep the pressure off of one side of our base, and then our stationary units can take care of everything else.
Transmit coordinates.
Did he make it? Yeah, he did. Okay. Does that still count towards our supply? I don't think so, which is good.
Our allies are being attacked.
Just getting through each of these bunkers with all the pre-placed stuff. But getting those upgrades early seemed prudent.
Safeguarding the future.
Just keep making these individuals.
So that others may live.
Let's see if we can pull back some of these pre-placed guys. We're going to just keep our hero close so that we're getting that bonus, that damage bonus. Now let's go for the bunker.
Safeguarding the future.
I could tank exclusive with my heroes. That feels like a bit of a mistake, to be honest. I think this is the right choice. Again, we're our spawn units are keeping them at a bit of a stalemate here while we are pushing in one of these other directions to stop any flow of reinforcements that might come from that direction.
Jet 2 receiving.
Okay.
Standing by.
Get a Falcon over here.
Our allies are being attacked.
Plenty of resources. I'm gonna push up and grab this Vespine thing.
Allies are being attacked. Our allies
Eventually, I guess we could go exclusively Falcons once we have the Vespine. Once we have the Vespine to do that. There it is. Multiple Falcons up here next.
are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, so I'm gonna come down here and just sort of camp out here until we can afford.
Go ahead, command.
All right, this will be full. Whatever's gonna happen next. Then just make
Our allies are being
betas.
attacked.
Yeah, I don't think the flamethrower troops are gonna be particularly useful. Then we'll take out this,
Die, so that
which is gonna be either Thanes, maybe.
safeguarding the future.
Oh, to capture the high ground, which is the first one we did here. There we go. Falcon's in position.
Safeguarding the future.
Oh, cool. I see. So it's just like it gets dudes set up in positions to help them.
Go ahead, command.
Yeah. Okay. I gotcha. That's neat. The only thing is, it's just we need to make sure we have enough supply to be able to build those Falcons to get them into position.
Safeguarding
But, after we bust this, we'll have more than enough supply. And we're going to have more Vespine here, which is super important. Just stay out of range of that bunker first.
Being attacked.
Go ahead, command.
Okay, Falcon me.
Additional supply depots.
We'll
required.
have some supply available here momentarily. There it is.
Our allies are being attacked.
Perfect. Let's kick their ass, boys. Oh, nice. Okay, so now we're getting Thane reinforcements and more normal miners as well. Oh, whoops. My Thanes are rallying through the center area. So we're going to camp out up here, and then we're going to build 1, 2...
Engaging hostiles.
Thrusters.
1, 2, 3. Okay, and they'll figure it out eventually. Let's just bust in here. Do we buff the miners too when they get close to us? It doesn't look like it. Only the betas. It says to all conscripts. I would at this point I'd consider these miners to be conscripts. Okay, let's go ahead and grab just a few more of these, then we'll get the last Falcon to load into there momentarily. Is there like another roundabout way we'd want to take?
Die so that others may live.
I don't think so. Let's just wait and get this queued up here. There we go.
Allies are being attacked.
Then rally to Maxwell and just grab betas. I guess get a couple flamethrowers just because I'm sort of curious to know if they could be helpful because they have a little more survivability.
Safeguarding the future.
Once this gets loaded up, I'm actually feeling pretty good that maybe we'll have some support that'll help us break through some of these tougher to get through areas. Because this was pretty cool. Where did the third one go?
Allies are being attacked.
Target in sight. Oh yeah, awesome. Okay, that's a neat concept. I like that quite a bit.
Go ahead, command.
Safeguarding the future.
Nice. Yeah, these guys add a ton of support. I like this. I'm a pretty big fan of tug of wars like this, where there are optional objectives that help you, that kind of like help add to your generalized push. I think it's great. Keep it up, Maxwell. We got those. Oh gosh, are there spider mines? We have to be careful with our hero. Hopefully we can open up a shortcut here.
Some will die so that others may live. Safeguarding the future.
Okay, he's right in the front. It's okay that he can tank a little bit here, but yeah, okay, let's back him out now. Okay, our team is getting some serious build-up here. I like that.
Safeguarding the future.
Let them breathe. Oh gosh, let them breathe diesel. You hate that.
Safeguarding the future.
Cool, we got a Vespine thing. Get in on top of this factory. And we got folks rallying up. It's just going to take some time. I think we went the right way initially, and now we've got enough of a build-up on our side, especially with these Thanes, that we are in good shape, I think. Ooh. Okay, just be careful. This looks like a little sneaky path that we can take.
Safeguarding the future. Some will die so that others may live.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty tricky area to get through.
Some will die so that others may live.
I'm gonna assume that this will take us to another optional. Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Transmit coordinates.
Queue up those Falcons. I assume that's gonna put them up there. Oh. Okay, we're good. We're okay. Just gotta be careful with him. Quick save, by the way. We've gotten pretty far here, and I don't want to throw it away because we lose our main guy.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, you three,
Our allies are being attacked.
get over there. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this momentum. And then once these guys actually get loaded in, then we'll have the supply to build our last one. Yeah, perfect. Okay, you guys get in there, and then we can build more
Standing by. Coordinate.
betas. What would be... Yeah, I think maybe a shortcut would make this too easy, almost.
Others may live.
Hard to say.
Safeguarding the future.
We still have a ways to go, though, that's for sure.
So that others may live.
Shoot anyone with spikes on their shoulders.
Safeguarding the future.
Just, you know, let's just hope that none of our guys
Die so that others may live.
loot any of the armor and try to use it. That would be a mistake.
Safeguarding the future.
My hero. What's really nice is my hero has push priority and cannot get stuck. This is super important, and I want to give Vastan the credit that he deserves, because this is something that I think could get overlooked by many players who don't understand the importance of that.
Safeguarding the future.
That's really, really important.
Go ahead, command.
Some will die so that
Okay, we're almost in there.
safeguarding the future.
Hero's back to full health. We're good. All right, they're flooding down. We're in great shape. We're going to want to go left first, I assume.
The future. Some will die so that others may live.
Man, just like these poor people are getting absolutely thrown to their deaths, aren't they? So I'm just going to hang out for a second and wait for some of my other units to make their way down here so that I might start busting my way through to the left. All right, I got some support coming this way. Good stuff. And at least the betas that spawn from the Hercules as neutral units are good help. Like, they benefit from our buffs. This has to be the last bonus.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, and we need 4. So let's
Jet 2 receiving.
let's basically just get in here and throw these guys to their death so we can free up enough supply.
Transmit
Taking fire.
Yeah, you're fine. You're taking fire. You're fine. So all of you just auto attack up there, except you, buddy. And then we queue up 4 Falcons. We rally them up there. They'll figure it out eventually. Yo, they actually broke through. They're doing great. I assume we're going to get some guys up here. Where did the extra guys that we got, where did they end up spawning? I don't remember. Okay, let's go ahead and just start queuing up. Oh, actually, I'm really low on resources right now.
Some will die so that others may.
That's honestly fine. I think we can win with our current repertoire of reinforcements that are neutral. Man, these guys just running in and meleeing. That's bravery right there, okay? Ooh. Just want to make sure that these guys are rallying to the right place.
I sense
Getting through this section, each time you break through a section, you're like, oh, well, this is perfect. We can breathe a sigh of relief. And then you just look forward and realize there's, like, you know, another section. Yeah, there haven't really been any spots to pick up resources for quite some time here, but that's okay. He can just kind of hang out. Now we got these guys up here who, again, like, we've already pushed through the area that they were kind of supporting us from. It says that we're 5 out of 20. What is our... I guess Maxwell counts as a lot of supply? I don't know. We're gonna get some resources from these at least. It's difficult because, like, I needed to build units to break through some of the side areas in order to reinforce with my Falcons, and then the Falcons cost money as well, so I purposefully needed to lose supply. So it's kind of like you have to play kind of carefully with your supply, but also not, because you need to throw it away on purpose in several instances. This is fine. Oh, that's a pretty big wave of enemies, though. Try to get rid of these turrets. And I'm going to back up with my hero. His health's coming back. I feel like that health is coming back faster. Oh, thank goodness they don't have concussive shells, though. That would be just a nightmare. Was that an enemy wave, or was that part of a defensive force? Okay, Hellion down. We're buffing our guys. I mean, an extra 2 damage is nothing to sneeze at here. That's a big deal. Okay, the turret's gone, which means we can start focusing on the bunkers. I'm just going to save my resources for now. I don't think building rabs and suiciding them into these bunkers is going to make this go any faster. I think we just have to slowly and carefully break through this and just peck away at the bunker every time we can. Whew, okay, quick save, because again, it's dicey. It's dicey. The Thanes are at least armored. Also, every shot they take at me is a shot that's allowing our units, our allied units, to start building up and create a new wave, which is really important. I'm being really, really risky here. More than I should be. Okay, every time a Thane wave comes in, that's when we know that we can duck in there and get something done. Those are really, really important. It feels like kind of like a juiced up version of that Tosh mission breakout from Wings of Liberty. Hey, we got through. That's an area where I wish we could have gotten some Falcon reinforcements. Getting on top of that factory is going to be huge, absolutely huge. This seems like the last major area if I had to guess. Just keep an eye on my hero's health down here. Yeah, everything else looks reasonable. And we're starting to get a buildup of units again. You'll love to see it. And the reason I say it's like Breakout on, you know, amped up, it's like Breakout on steroids is I can make a small group of my own units as well, which gives me the opportunity to be a little more robust with what I can accomplish. Granted, my guy doesn't have any abilities or anything either, so it's kind of like, you know, that's sort of the trade-off, I suppose. Instead of having an array of abilities that could help, instead I have a guy that actually buffs my allies, which is interesting. Was that a tank blast? I swear I just saw a tank blast, which scares me.
Some will die so that others may live. Safeguarding the future.
Okay, cool. So that, we just busted. That is like a huge, huge boon.
Safeguarding the future.
And we're going to have a small group of units that are going to come in, and I'm going to try to keep them alive now and just use them for extra DPS and still tank with Maxwell. That way we can break through these fortified positions maybe a little bit better.
Safeguarding the future.
Stop them! The Machine King orders it. If I earned a credit for every Morin that I had to kill. The Machine King. Obviously we had a 40k reference, Blood for the Blood God. We had Steel for the Machine God or something like that. Or the Metal for the Metal God, is that what he said?
Our allies are being attacked.
Some will die so that others may
Okay, I'm trying to build up a full
Safeguarding the future.
group here. He's fine.
Some will die.
Go ahead and capture this, not that we really need it anymore. I think maybe building a smaller group of Falcons would be better than making the conscripts. They don't get the damage buff, but they get a big range increase, and we could have used them to break through positions. Not worried as much about path blocking, etc., etc. Yeah, again, this is a circumstance where I think we have enough built up, especially with these Thanes. We have 4 Thanes. That's enormous. 125 with that base 1 helps us get through these bunkers. They're like a discount Marauder. Dirty pile of dust shakers. Big mecha. Do you want freedom? In death you will have it. 50,000, huh? The shit? Run to the Hercules now. So we made it all the way to the end just for this thing to spawn. So everybody just turn around. Where's my hero? He's back there. Get to the train and free the miners. So there's literally no way to kill this. Hell Scream! It does 100 damage a shot.
Our allies are being attacked.
So this thing is just going to push back against our whole wave of units, which is why I just F2'd and right-clicked back to the Hercules. I still have a 20 out of 20 group. That's not bad.
Huh. Calm's a little fuzzy.
Maybe our conscripts and Falcon. Oh, I just realized, yeah, maybe if these Falcons up here. Never mind, I didn't realize. I thought I clicked on one and it was a conscript, but I must have accidentally grabbed one of these guys down here. Maybe these Falcons up here can do some damage to this thing before it makes it too far back to us. I also like how our ally was like, hey, there's this giant mech. And our guy was just like, ah, whatever, we'll figure it out. No, we won't. We will run from it.
Our allies are being attacked.
He said run to the Hercules, right? I guess quick save one more time, but that's what he said, right? Run to the Hercules now. Okay.
Reporting in.
Our allies are being attacked.
We're on our way back.
Yes, Command?
Not dead yet.
Now I'm starting to have second thoughts on, like, was this what I was supposed to do? Oh yeah, all of our units stopped spawning, too. And the Falcons don't shoot at it, so this must have been what we were supposed to do. Which is just run.
I ain't getting any younger.
Come on, but of course he's the last one. He's the last one out. Where's this thing going? Oh, it got to do like a weird snake. We're way ahead of it. We should be good. There were enough units on the field to stop this thing. Dude, look at the gas we're swimming in right now. 110 kills on Maxwell Strider. He's a murderer. He's massacred everything. Oliver, get us out of here now.
I ain't getting any younger.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time. I can't take us all, sir. The Hercules can't carry that much weight. What other choice do we have? Kick some people out? If you can't fly. Fuck my life. Everyone, get out of the Hercules. Now! What the fuck are you doing, Oliver? Did he just... Look! Don't do it, Oliver. Get out of my sight, you lunar rubbish! I found you, troop of pieces of shit. Prepare your weapons. On my mark, fill his ass with lead. Don't do it, Oliver! I'm gonna kill all of you. I'm going to... What the hell is that? Oliver! Oliver just yeeted his ass, but now we're stuck here. We can't leave. That was our only ride. Oliver. Comma, comma, comma. Fucking shit. The same shit. Different day. Different... Drop pod. Oh, it's Oliver. He escaped. You huge son of a... Why didn't you tell me you were going to do that? Would you have let me do it, sir? You three are going to be a thorn in my ass. What are we going to do now? How's it going, Mr. Strider? Bad, Professor. We have a free path, but we don't have a way to go. What happened to your ship? It's a bunch of burning junk now. I see. Does the train still work? Yeah. Then there's a chance we can still go, Mr. Strider. What are you talking about, Professor? If the train's here, that means it's waiting for the load of supplies of the day. The train takes the cargo to a huge ship at the other end of the mine. What kind of ship? Spaceships are not my specialty, I must say. What's it like? What's the shape of their ship? It's like a whale with fins on the front. A hammerhead carrier. We call them fat tuna at the airbase. Can you fly one? With my hands tied. Don't get arrogant. Were you not the one that was, like, ribbing your sniper support the whole first section of the map, dude? Okay, Mr. White, bring everyone to the surface. We have a train to catch. Ha! Mr. White. That's so funny. All aboard. Hours later. Fuck. Lunar rubbish. I'm gonna kill them all. Interesting. So I suppose next time we will probably be escaping. There's a cinematic next time. I'm deciding if I want to play it now. It's been an hour, which makes me think every mission is approximately an hour. So I think if I play the cinematic this time, it's going to go even longer. I don't know if Convergence is like the end of this sub-story, because it's going to converge back on the whole Artanis meta arc, which is crazy to think about, considering, again, this is pretty intense. I kind of, honestly, the thing that interests me the most in terms of story here is the Nalia Archer little text logs, and just how brainwashed she is regarding the Dominion. She was just so excited to join the Dominion military, then got her heart broken when she realized how crappy the assignment was going to be, and like the realities of being put on like a front line somewhere. And instead of sort of having her worldview shattered, it was actually reinforced as she's wondering, like, how could this happen? The Dominion is great, blah, blah, blah. And instead of, like, questioning that, she's just, like, more reinforced in her craziness towards Manx and the Dominion, which I think is a really realistic and interesting take on a character in that position. In most fiction, in a lot of fiction, I think that, especially in, like, game stories, the easy way out has been like, oh, I found out my employer, nation, etc., is an asshole. I am going to immediately change my worldview and reshape how I view everything, because I've now decided that they're, like, bad people. Which, if it was that simple, the real world would look a lot different. But the reality is, when faced with conflicting views like that, a lot of people tend to just entrench themselves deeper into their extremism, or rather become more extreme. So even though we haven't seen much of Nalia in this part of the campaign, she was a lot more prominent in the first half. I quite like the little... I would say it's an arc, but it's not really an arc, because it doesn't feel like she's really going anywhere, and I think that that's why I like it. She's just sort of become more entrenched. Though, who knows what's going to happen? We've got a cinematic, and then I think Convergence is playable. And I know that because when Vastan sent me the launcher, I tested each one to make sure they all worked, and that one appeared to be not just a cinematic. Yeah, I'll play the cinematic at the beginning of the next mission. I do think that the story and dialogue, for the most part of this campaign, has been its strong suit. I think that this mission maybe dipped a little in keeping my interest. I don't know. I think it's more like, clearly there was a lot of setup for like how the characters were interacting, making the characters a little more distinct. I think, like I had said, it's my own issue. Like, having to read accents written like that aloud feels awkward to me, so it kind of takes me out of it. But I think if I was just reading it without reading it aloud, it would be different. And then like the ribbing between the sniper and then the main guy there at the beginning was like, you know, a little cringe, but like is fine. I understand what was trying to be done there in building that relationship. You know, it's just two guys and they're, you know, taking jabs at each other, etc., etc. I get it. But we'll see what happens next time. I'm still a little confused on, you know, the Firebat guy seemed to have no development on who he was, and then just got thrown into like a nuclear reactor to restart it, and then died? Did he die? It seemed like he died. There wasn't really a resolution there. It was just sort of implied that he died, because, you know, what else would happen to someone you put in a reactor like that? But there also seemed to be an implication, a slight implication, that maybe he has some sort of weird mutation that would have allowed him to live. I don't know. Again, this is something we still have a little bit that we could find out. So I'll see you next time. We'll watch that cinematic. We'll dip into Mission 8. So because of that, it might be a longer episode, because we got to combine that cinematic somehow. All right, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.